Alright, Nerd Army, get ready. It's going to be a bumpy one today. As always, I'm Nerdy number 3, and I'm going to do a theory today on the movie It. This theory is in celebration, to most, of the second one coming out in a few months. The movie It is based on the book with the same name by Stephen King. It is a very scary clown movie, and if anyone knows me, they know I have coulrophobia, which means that I am terrified of clowns. Also, watch out, there are a lot of spoilers coming your way. So It has two different, similar, but different versions of it. Most people are movie people rather than readers, so I'm just going to say that neither of the movies follow the book's detail exactly. Because Stephen King crammed so many details into one book, it is almost impossible to make a movie with all of them. It is incredible that the second version did encompass a bit more, not all, but a bit more detail than the first. Now I know you hear me saying versions so much, but that is because there is a 1990 version and the second is a 2017 version. That is almost a 30-year difference, so you can only imagine the difference in appearance and styles of these movies. This time I will be talking about the 2017 It. Now this movie is about 7 young outcasts in Derry, Maine, facing an ancient, shape-shifting evil that emerges from the sewer every 27 years to prey on the town's children. They come together to form what is known as the Losers Club and attempt to take down Pennywise, an evil, bloodthirsty, murderous clown. Oh, it is so creepy. To me, there are 2 things wrong with these children that form the Losers Club. And that is, 1, who would live in a town that literally sounds like you can consume it? And 2, who in their right mind would want to take down a murderous, shape-shifting clown? That's just stupid. But I guess these young teens are more courageous than me, and I'm almost 20, so you can only imagine. It is very thrilling and mind-capturing whether you read it or watch it. So the question is, what minute detail am I making a theory off of today? Well, this detail is actually extremely large. Could it be possible that It doesn't only visit Derry, but other places as well? Hear me out on this before you reject my idea. It is a murderous clown, right? So he would have the urge to come out sometime in the time that he is away from Derry. That's because this is his personality. It is literally in his character description. He is a, and I quote, murderous, bloodthirsty clown known as Pennywise. There is no changing that. So what does he do in that 27-year period that he takes off from hurting Derry's children? Could it be possible that he pulls a Ted Bundy and gets away with it until 1989? Since he is a murderous and bloodthirsty character, that would mean he is unable to stop killing due to the urges that he has. Studies show that a murderer or a murderous person are people who have abnormal psychological gratification. This means that a murderous person didn't have a normal psychological development and probably lacked in an area such as the ability to empathize or anger towards a person or people that made them act on impulse and anger. Now, where else could it have gone that was not in Derry? Honestly, I have no idea. But I have a few theories based on newspaper clippings that Ben found in the movie. If you look at the newspapers, you will see that each one is a different clipping with it in each photograph in some way. It is extremely creepy and made me very anxious. So what does that have to do with anything? Realize anything about these clippings? They are arranged in an order to get Ben the most anxious and scared, as if it wanted to make sure he was feeling fear when he saw it. This is a tactic that It uses throughout the movie to lure children to make sure they end up walking toward him. So what if he used this tactic in a completely different movie and we didn't even notice? The movie I'm referring to is A Wrinkle in Time, but that is a completely different theory. If I get 5 likes on this video, maybe I will cover that theory. So just to touch base, that movie takes place in a time period that doesn't follow the 27-year period that It does. It actually takes place 2 years before, in 1960, in New England. And where is Derry, Maine? In New England. So is it possible that It is traveling through New England and killing children in a pattern so set that the police cannot follow? Because during this time, federal sharing across county lines was not a thing. So in a way, he was pulling a Ted Bundy in order to avoid being caught in the crosshairs. And he almost got away with it if it wasn't for the Losers Club putting together the time difference. So is it possible that It could be traveling around in at least New England? or even around the North America continent. It is obvious that Stephen King's books are all set to be in one universe, just like Disney or Pixar, but in a horror version. So could it be possible for some of the characters to cross over? That is just a different theory that I have to look into. So if you want to know what I'm thinking, give this video 6 likes. And if I get 6 likes, I will show you what it is. So is it really traveling around New England? Is the Losers Club really able to get rid of him, or did they just slow him down? Well, there's so many questions and so little time. Until next time, Nerd Army. And also, if someone asks you if you want to float too, just run away. And if you enjoyed this video and want a sequel, make sure to give it a like. Remember, my theories are just that, theories. See you later, and remember to subscribe.